Hey, it's the People Station 107 JAMZ, the big homie Erik Tee at 107jams.com, and I'm hanging out with the man, Mr. King of Swing, Mr. Q Robics, Mr. Cupid Shuffle, Mr. To the Moon and Back. Let's see, barbecue, we swing around.
Swing around,
so many, man.
Boots, do all of that, man.
Cupid's in the building. What up, Cupid?
I'm good, man. Working, brother. Working.
I see you, bro, all on Instagram. You definitely gramming it up, boy. You doing, I don't know what they used to call it, the Chitlin Circuit Tour. I mean, you kind of moving around.
Yeah, I'm all along I-10, man.
So what's up, man? How you feeling?
I'm good, man. Getting ready to release my new project, Dance Fever, man.
Sir.
Drops on Tuesday, and I'm just excited, man. It's been a while since I dropped one that came in a jewel case with the plastic on it. So we've been really strategizing to make this thing a success, and we just hoping that people love it. You know, we getting a lot of good feedback.
Yeah.
And it's just a bunch of good records, man. That's all been singles before, and we of course Make You Happy, Wham Dance, Moon and Back, and we just took all of that so that when people buy the album, they feel confident in it because it has more than one record on there, you know?
You know, this is one of those, you know, back in the day, and you know music, so back in the day when you used to put a CD on, you could listen to the entire CD.
That's right.
This is one, like, especially if you're having a family get-together.
That's right.
And what I like about you, Cupid, and since I've known you, you've always kept it clean.
Yeah, man.
You've never been one of those that you have to worry about if I put the CD on, if my kids are going to be able to listen to it. Has that always been your intent?
Always, man. You know, when I got on my, man, I had a real spiritual moment before I signed, and one of the things was I was like, God, if you give me a record deal, I'm gonna make sure that I always like hold my end of the deal down by making impact with my music. Yeah. And that was like my personal conversation, and so I try to uphold that, man. You know, just so many. There's music for everybody, but you know, when you want to jam and you want to listen to something cool with the kids, man, you could pop that in and not feel nervous or anything like that.
Man, the thing about it, you done work with everybody. Mr. Collard Park, you got Mystical on here, Leanne Chavis, Chris Arduin, you got DJ Rowe. I mean, you Mia X.
Yeah.
You know, I remember when you did the Anthony Hamilton show in Lafayette and you brought Mia out.
Yeah, man.
Dude, that was like, for me, that was like a crazy moment because I'm still a fan of music too.
Yeah,
and when you brought Mia X out on stage, man, to see that she still got it.
Yeah, man, still looking amazing, man. You know, she I mess with her all the time because she said, Cupid, you know, she do, Cupid, I'm gonna do my Q aerobics. But she's so sweet, man, and it's just it's a blessing to be able to work with people like you say who you're a fan of. Because every time I talk to her and we kick it, it's like I look at her and for 2-3 seconds I gotta gather myself like this Mia X.
Yeah.
Like this Mystical. These people who like when I was a kid, I bought their CDs like faithfully. Yeah. So they were all great, man, and they all contributed to it. And they look at me like, you know, like we excited to be on your music. So, you know, it's just a great feeling, man, to be considered. Now, I'm considered an OG in the game now, man.
Yeah, you schooling these younger cats now.
So it's cool, man, and I'm enjoying every moment, man, to just giving this new music out, man.
Now, like I said, of course, the new album drops this Tuesday. Be on the lookout for that. That will be January 13th.
Yes.
But also, man, you about to go out on tour with Nephew Tommy.
That's right, man. February 7th, we're going to be doing there's a 13-city tour so far. The People Inside My Head tour, and of course Tommy and I got a record called 2x4 that's doing really well, and so we do that, and then I come out and I do a full set for everybody, and you know, Steve and Rashawn McDonald, they've been really good at, you know, just allowing me a platform to introduce myself as a vocalist and as an R&B singer, rather than just, you know, some people, you know, he do line dances and stuff, you know. So I'm totally jumping out the box with this one and letting people know that I have much more talent than that. For the people who don't know, a lot of people know already, but for the ones who don't, you know, that's the point of this whole tour. And you know, anything Steve touched, is golden. So to be under his umbrella, to be under Steve Harvey's camp is just amazing, man.
Man, I tell you what, but you know, good things happen to good people, bro.
Thank you, man.
You definitely you deep in your faith, and I mean, you know, you just keep doing your thing, man. You're just going to continue to have great music out there, great opportunities. Now from the new CD, of course, like I said, you got Make You Happy on there. You got you got the Wham Dance, To the Moon and Back.
Yes.
What's and I know this might not even be a fair question, man, but what's one of your favorite that you had a chance to perform?
High School Prom.
Really?
Yeah, man. You know, when I started performing with my band, I got one of them old 1980 vintage guitars.
Okay.
And I started playing that, man, like live in the band or whatever. And when I performed at the casino in Cypress Bayou Casino, man, people went nuts, man. It's one of them 9 o'clocks. It's one of them real R&B songs.
All right.
And I like it because I get to sing, and Fat produced the beat, of course, and I got a guitar solo at the end.
Okay.
So, man, it's It's one of my favorite ones, man, by far.
So are we looking at a future Prince here? I know he plays all of
those. Hey, man, we just got through talking about that, man. If I could live long enough, Lord say the same, and be impactful in the game like him, yeah. Because I saw him live, and I was magic. Like,
that's a show.
That's the closest I ever gonna get to see Michael Jackson, and the best show I've ever seen in my life.
That's crazy, man. Tell them, like I said, I know you all on social media, but if they want to follow you or hit you up, where you at?
New Cupid, NEWCUPID. That's on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Foursquare, Tumblr. Just type in New Cupid, and I'm gonna pop up, man, and follow me. And as you know, I work my own Twitter.
Yeah, he does.
And I work my own Instagram. So if you hit me, I'm gonna hit you back.
Yeah,
that's just
he does. He'll retweet you in a minute. He'll like something you put up there, man. I mean, he's a real. I mean, Cupid's probably one of the realest artists that I've met, and I call you artist because, man, you're amongst the elite. I mean, I think you definitely got a lot of. You still got a long way to go. I mean, as far as you still got more to go, should I say?
Thank you.
You got more to give out there and everything, man. I'm just proud of seeing where you came from and just the point of where you're at.
You know the struggles, man. Hey, man. The Crunk Fest, man, and I'm looking at this post on you all.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, and that was not even the beginning. That was like 2007. That post.
Yeah.
There's still the whole 2001 to 2006 part of the Cupid
and that's what they need to do, man. For those that are just getting up on you, they really need to go back and find your throwback catalog, like some of the classic joints, man. The Swing Around the Rosie, what was it? The best
Baby Do Your Thing, and the
was it Two Worlds or the best of
both worlds? Two sides to every story.
Yeah.
Actually, man, at the end of the year, Fat and I are gonna re-release everything.
Okay.
On iTunes, we're gonna put all the classics that y'all been looking for. We're gonna put all of that out on iTunes, man. So,
cool.
So we gonna re-up and just keep everybody in the loop, cause there's a lot of new fans out there when Cupid Shuffle came out. But before that, man, we was in the trenches, man. We was up there hitting them with the check your girl, check your guys, man, and stuff like that, man.
And that's the thing about it, man. I think if you ever get a chance to really sit down and talk to Cupid, man, I'm sure he's never one to not want to share information because you've been there. So you can definitely help an artist that's trying to see that it doesn't happen overnight.
It doesn't, man.
You definitely got to get out there and grind, man. And it's about just being a real person because you get a chance to surround yourself with real people
and loving what you do. Because, man, I am, like I told somebody the other day, I am in love with music and making music and performing. So. Yeah. When people call the grind, I just call having fun. Yeah. Like I like coming kicking with you, man, in the radio station and giving people new music. I love performing, so I'm so in love with that, man. I forget, like people's like, you grinding so much. I'm like, I just love doing this so much, that I don't. Now, if I was working a job I didn't like, I'd probably be like, yeah, I'm grinding, trying to get this paper, man, but I don't really like it.
Yeah.
But this, man, it's just a blessing that I'm able to do this, man. Whether it's like for 2 nickels and a quarter, it don't matter. I just love doing music just that much, man.
Yeah, do you ever catch yourself? I mean, I know you do music all the time. You're always coming up with new ideas and things like that. But do you have to kind of stop yourself sometimes because you make so much music, you just want to put it out there, and you're like, you know what, I'm going to hold it back a little bit?
Man, with this project is a perfect example of what you just said because, we dropped a bunch of these singles already.
Yeah.
A bunch of these singles already. And it was hard because I wanted to drop an album, but it had to be the right time.
Yeah.
So when we figured out, everything momentum was just right and perfect, when LeJean them been helping me doing like Wham in New Orleans and stuff like that. Now, because I got tons of stuff. This is just 14 of the 70-something songs we got. I just had to figure out which 14 was going to make sense for this project.
Yeah.
But, man, I had a bad habit of throwing a single out. Just throwing a single out.
Yeah.
And I had to like, come on, Cube, you gotta re-strategize.
But I mean, the thing about it, you would keep your name out there, man. You let them know that you had new music and you weren't gone, because a lot of folks, outside of Louisiana and maybe Alabama and Tennessee, they may have been like, okay, where's Cupid at?
That's right.
But he's still here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. And I'm telling you, the best thing, and Eric, you've been around here enough to know that internet.
Oh man. Yeah.
Man, it was a time when we came in here with CDs and we was going on Enterprise and hurrying up. Stapling posters on the wall and then running before the cops came.
Yep.
Now you got a tool that can reach hundreds of thousands of people with one click.
Sure.
For somebody like myself who grind that much, sometimes I get nervous. Like, I'm really finna drop this album without no video on TV, and I'm about to sell 60,000 to 100,000 units off of that.
Yeah.
With the internet.
Yeah.
So man, I'm just thankful that whoever I need to do my research. Whoever created the World Wide Web, I appreciate you. Because, man, he did that.
Man, I tell you what, man. Cupid, thank you very much always for stopping through.
Thanks, man.
Before, like I said, one more thing, man. Got to let them know you still got the Q Robics going on. You getting ready to work on the part 2, huh?
That's right. Q Robics part 2, man. Going to be under the Steve Harvey camp, man. And we're going to be getting ready to shoot that. So, y'all be ready, man. Y'all, if y'all don't have Q Robics already, it's QRobics.com. That's CUROBIKS. We got some instructors in Lake Charles that's going to be getting certified on the 25th. So, you know, we'll be having Q Robics classes here in Lake Charles, and maybe one day we can do something big to where we can make y'all do one of these fitness concerts, man.
Man, let's look forward to it, man. Cupid is live in the building, doing his thing as always. You know what? One of my jams that, you know, you dropped last year that I just love, man, is Make You Happy with You and Mia X.
That's right. It's on the album.
So let's jump into it, man. Cupid is live in the building. Make sure you hit him up, man. He's doing his thing, man. New CD drops this Tuesday. We're going to be giving out copies, so be listening up for your chance to win. It's called Dance Fever. And again, Cupid, thank you very much for stopping by, bro.
Thanks, man.
All right, let's jump into it, man. Make You Happy right here on the People Station, 107 Jams and 107jams.com.